Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix holiday film, A Boy Called Christmas. An ordinary young boy called Nikolas sets out on an adventure into the snowy north in search of his father, who's on a quest to discover the fabled village of the elves. Taking with him a headstrong reindeer called Blitzen and a loyal pet mouse, Nikolas soon meets his destiny. Like I said before, I enjoy most of the Netflix holiday films. If it has Christmas centered around it, I'll probably watch it. And so I was looking forward to A Boy Called Christmas. This has a pretty solid cast with Maggie Smith, Toby Jones, Kristen Wiig, and the young boy who plays Nikolas is Henry Lawful. Despite this movie centering around Christmas and it looking really good, it's a pretty lackluster holiday film. For a good majority of the movie, I would say like the first hour or so of the film, it's a quest kind of movie. We have this young boy who escapes his aunt, who is played by Kristen Wiig, and he sets out to find his father. His father is looking for this fabled village, Elfhelm, where the elves live. So he's trying to go search for his father. He meets a reindeer. He names him Blitzen. He has this mouse that can talk. And the whole movie is just like this little journey that he's going on. Not many things exciting happen within the first hour of the movie. And it leads to myself and even my wife, who watched it with me, saying that there's just something missing from this movie. There's something missing that could make it an exciting film or move a little bit quicker. The story's there, the scenes are there, the acting's there. It's all coming together, but the story itself and the way that it is presented, it makes it for a little bit of a drag to get through. And when the story starts to pick up and we start to get to the meat of the journey and his end goal, the story never really picks up to provide those exciting moments. So the movie's just kind of going in this motion of, this very simple story of this boy going on this journey looking for his father, and then he meets these elves, and he meets this evil character played by Sally Hawkins, who is banning all dancing and joy within this elf village. Very typical and things you've seen before, and it never really does anything to make it feel fresh or new. Now, this is a good looking movie. From the costume designs to the animals to this elf village, everything about this movie looks terrific. It gives me a really good Christmas feel. The elf village, despite Sally Hawkins' character banning all joyful things, it has a really warm feeling to it. As I was watching the movie, I was really impressed with how the movie looked and the movie sounded as well. And this young boy, Nikolas, who led to be Father Christmas, I liked how this movie just looked. But I was always feeling like something was missing within this movie. It has the right story. It drew me in. I was very interested in the story. The acting's really good too. Sally Hawkins is great. I also think Kristen Wiig gave a really evil performance. So the acting here is really good. And there's some emotional moments for Henry Lawful, and I think that he handles it very well for being a child star. Another thing that I found that just did not work within this movie is the relationship between Nikolas and his little mouse. The way that Stephen Merchant, the person who voices the mouse, it almost seemed like he was just reading the script, and it didn't feel like a conversation. It didn't feel like there was someone there talking with him. And so throughout the film, when the mouse is talking with Nikolas, I never felt like there was, room for conversation or growth or anything. It just felt very one-sided. Like Nikolas was just talking to himself and the mouse was just talking to himself. They were not really talking to each other. I know they were supposed to be talking to each other in the movie, but I just didn't get that vibe from the two characters. I do think A Boy Called Christmas is an enjoyable film to look at. It is a bit of a drag at times. I found myself really checking out, wanting to get on my phone, wanting to do something else, and that's a good majority of the first hour or so of the film. It really did end on a happy note, and Maggie Smith, really soothing voice as she narrates the story. Kind of almost feels like the Princess Bride at times, where she's telling the story and we are checking in on her a couple times. And even the beginning of the film kind of felt like Harry Potter, where you don't believe in the elves and Kristen Wiig plays the evil aunt, kind of like Aunt Petunia for Harry Potter. I kind of got that vibe in the beginning of the story. But it's Christmas, so I did watch A Boy Called Christmas, and parts I enjoyed, parts just were very forgettable. Unfortunately, I don't see myself watching this movie again at any point. So before I give you my score for A Boy Called Christmas, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give A Boy Called Christmas a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for A Boy Called Christmas. Have you guys seen it on Netflix? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.